Hey, everybody, I'm Dave, and on behalf of Tom, Chloe, and producer Nessa, I would like to thank you guys. All right, now we are not doing a podcast per se. This week, we are going to be doing a best of 2023. And no better time really to do it at the very end of the year, and or the start of this year. Anyway, so we have like 50 minutes of bloopers, entertainment, and just a good old laugh that we try throwing together. We have yet to miss an actual week of podcasting in over like maybe 100 episodes, and I didn't want it to happen. So we're always going to try to give you something at least once a week. And thank you guys. Thank you, Patreons, especially, for joining us every week in the chat. It's absolutely fantastic. It has been a game changer for us. Thank you to everybody who has been listening regularly every week, and everybody who puts comments on YouTube and reviews. Thank you very much. All right, you're absolutely brilliant. And all right, let's get on with this disaster of a show.
This is just another trucking podcast.
Tom asks, why are pedophiles so goddamn likable? I have something to do with God in the thing. And Chloe, we find out what we are curious what her YouTube handle will be when from other people. Yeah, how was that?
Okay. This week, Tom asks why pedophiles are so likable. David rants about God, and I can't remember my YouTube name. So let's strap down, strap in, and do this.
Off the rails. This week's episode goes off the rails. Expect explicit content from the start and throughout. This week's episode goes off the rails. This week's episode goes off the rails. Expect explicit content from the start and throughout. This week, I love my stick. David does an amazing Donald Duck impression, and Chloe loves her son. Right, let me try that one more time. This week, I love my Wait, 1 second. This week, I love my stick. Chloe is person. She's the third person.
I had one of those bad guys that you're on about, Chloe. You know, the banksman. Pitch black,
Yes.
mate. I was in Millwall doing a delivery when I was working at the old company, and there's cars parked on the speed ramp. I think I might have spoke to you about this in the group last year. Well,
I probably didn't listen, but yeah.
But there was like when you got your speed ramps, and then dead left is the inn, and it's so tight to get in. But there's a Golf parked up there, pitch black. And I says to the guy, I says, mate, I need you to watch the back of that, because when I turn, that's going to kick out, and I need to make sure I'm not going to whip that car.
Yeah.
So I'm coming forward, creeping at 2 miles an hour like that. Next minute I know, the guy's here at my window. Went, what are you doing here? I went, you better go back and check. He went, oh no, mate, you've hit it. I'm not surprised.
What?
You've come to me. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I scraped his bumper and I was like, what are you doing? I've asked you to stay there, mate. No, he's up my window as I'm driving forward.
Oh, it's too late.
Yeah,
He just watches you hit it and then walks over. You've hit it, don't worry. It's 10
No,
points.
but he didn't say that. He come to me and I says, mate, what are you doing here? I said, I need you back there to keep an eye. And that's when he went back.
You hit it. Is that? Did he come all the way up to you just to say that you hit it?
No, that's what I'm saying. He just come to me and I'm like, what are you doing here? I said, go back there.
What has many keys but can't unlock the door?
Oh, a piano.
Yes!
A piano!
Oh.
Yeah, with the trucks. It's all right. We're doing a lot of truck talk. I'm just checking you're still awake.
I check in once in a while.
Well done, Chloe.
It was earlier on in the
13.5 meters. With the LSTs, you got a 14.5, which carries 28 pallets, and then a 15.5 meter trailer, which carries 30 pallets. So they have rear steer on them as well. So when you're turning your regular trailer around a corner, it pivots from the center wheel, right? On a triaxle trailer. So on a LST, it'll actually pivot further forward than that. because of the rear steer, it'll actually drag it around. So it's all this stuff.
Should I change this video in the background?
What's going on in the video? Oh, the weird cow thing.
It's really serious track. What the fuck?
Oh dear.
I was going to hyperventilate, I think.
No, this is not your fault.
No.
I want to talk about it. It's the Tom. Will you change whatever is going on in the background, please?
I was completely not watching that either.
Oh my
For
god!
those listening to the podcast,
All of a sudden, it was fucking cows falling from the sky, cows turning into spiders and running around, and it's just I'm like trying not to look, but honestly, it's just.
Dear.
I wasn't laughing, but I'm watching Chloe.
those listening to the podcast, you might want to go to YouTube and watch this section.
Right,
It's quite funny.
do you remember when you were little? Like, before YouTube, did you watch Badger?
Oh yeah.
What? Did you watch Badger?
I don't know what that means.
She can't talk.
We've just broken this one.
Oh dear.
Jono, I am so sorry.
No, we are finishing
We will
this.
get
Doesn't matter
to
how
it.
long it takes.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Well, I wasn't going to laugh. It was Chloe. I could see her slowly breaking.
She was.
I can't wait to watch this back.
more than likely, Chloe was watching me, kind of just about to lose it.
I could see you, and I was like, is he laughing? I was like, oh my god, I can't.
Well, okay,
No
well,
one
there's
speaks to me.
no,
No.
I don't think so. But now that you say it,
Now that's very much embedded.
oh, this makes so much sense. I thought it was me who chose it.
Two.
Yeah, but what do you light them with?
But then why are you using 3 stoves?
What do you light them with?
What?
Light the wood
One
one, then
match.
you can use the wood to light.
So
the
what
others.
do you like first if you've only got one match?
Well, the gas one.
No. You like the match first.
For God's sake! I don't like this game anymore.
I'm loving this one.
Daniel got that one.
Old one.
He's just
we'd
balls deep.
lost him.
Yeah.
Well, the
Misplaced.
last I heard, he was in America. In fact,
Is
Chloe,
he swimming upstream?
No. The last time was like he was in
Yes.
America with David, and then suddenly he disappeared.
Is this where
he
he's
came
balls
back.
deep?
He came back
Yeah,
many
yeah.
episodes.
He did come back.
after that.
Yeah. But
Oh,
is
he
this
did,
where
yeah.
he is? He's,
Either way, we've
he's
lost
locked
him.
in.
We've lost him.
He's
We can't
locked
find
in
him.
David's dungeon. That's what it is in his new house.
That checks out. That fully checks out. So we have producer Nessa. Hello, Nessa.
Howdy, everybody. How are you doing?
Well,
Apart from you, Tom, you're obviously dying.
I am not doing well. This week, I managed to break 3 trucks. Chloe manages to. This week. Already fucking forgetting it. This week, Jammer wants to know what you do with Bernard's watch. David's favourite film, fucking
Yeah, with the trucks. It's all right. We're doing a lot of truck talk. I'm just checking you're still awake.
I check in once in a while.
Well done, Chloe.
On orgasm, that's going to take half an hour.
There is a Guinness World Record for the longest ever pig's orgasm, so I will tell you that after we've had the answer.
But it's
Okay.
more.
Well, yeah, we still need to find it. I just
Okay,
presumed it was
wait. Actually,
I
I've got
thought it
a
was
new
up to half an
question.
hour.
I have a
God.
new
Measured this
question.
anyway.
In fact, right. Well, I have 2 questions actually. So my first question isn't as important as the second question, but I'm still very curious. How do they know the orgasm is half an hour?
They probably
And
put like sensors
the
on
second
them.
question, which is more important than the first question, is how did they get the pig to have an orgasm? Because is that someone's
Surely
job?
it was another pig.
Imagine that. Imagine going to work. Right, so forget about the guy who set fire
Maybe they were
to
milking
a
him.
nuclear facility.
Not
Yeah.
milking him, but
Imagine the
it didn't
guy
seem
that
enough.
was went in. Huh? Well, no,
Yeah.
but imagine that he went in there and they're like, yes, just Gary, just today, put it on the job board. You can see that at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a meeting. And we're going to have another meeting in the afternoon. At 10 o'clock, you're going to be giving a pig an orgasm. 11 o'clock, we're going to have a break. Say what? What? What was the one that? What was that other one? Oh, no. So we're going to have a break at 11 o'clock. Timo gets confused between counties and countries, and I have an involuntary shaft extension. So, let's strap it out. Let's strap it in. Let's do this.
I'm sorry, I couldn't contain myself then.
I'd got in, washed my truck for the weekend, and just so it was nice and clean for Monday. I shouldn't have done it. Did you just spill beer down yourself?
He literally just did.
Did you just spill beer
And
down
he's cleaned
yourself?
up with a hat.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Don't look at my shame. Go on, get it. Suck it. If you suck it.
Tom, did you leave the review?
But there isn't a
Star
word
things.
for it.
Oh, sorry, David. Did I overspeak you?
Actually, I think we did. That was one of the things.
I think Tyson Farms or Tyson Foods or whatever, right? They have like a huge kind of monopoly on chicken.
Wait a second. Have you watched an Adam Conover video?
Oh my god, dude! You watch every show that I watch.
The second you mentioned,
sometimes I just want to believe that I'm. Oh, okay, yeah.
John, some of which are in the chat. I will just read out some names while we're here. We have, fuck you guys, by the way. I love all you patrons, but genuinely fuck you guys. We have Jingle My Balls, IP Freely, Santa's Stack, Ivor Hairy Cooch. Basically, there's now an in-joke within the chat to have stupid names. So we read out the name, we then have to say it.
And we've also got to try and figure out who they are. Yeah. We actually don't know which ones they are.
But Santa's
so
Sack, Santa's Sack did actually say, wasn't it to do with cryo-freezing people? So you actually got it. Is that what you do?
Whoa! How you wouldn't be able to fit in a convertible? How high would your head fit out of that bloody thing? You'd need like a whole set of goggles.
Chloe, there's no fucking roof on a convertible.
Yeah, I know. So your head's
the windshield is there to protect.
But you're going to be like a giraffe. You know, like like a film where a giraffe sat in it and the head's up in the air flapping.
What film have you fucking watched where there's a giraffe and they? What? Wait. No, right. We're not starting the podcast yet. What film have you watched where there's a giraffe sat in a convertible?
Isn't there one out of what's that one?
Is it Bluey?
The animal one. No, that would be amazing on Bluey.
Bluey's not a film. With this crane, it is so smooth.
That's cool.
I can if I've only got like 2 inches down there to play with, I'm comfortable playing with that 2 inches.
That's what she said.
That wasn't a setup for a joke. I swear.
You walked right
I swear
into
to
that.
God. No.
A new vehicle. So I was asking people for advice and stuff on what was where. What does this button do? What does that button do? I was in the group chat at the time. I was talking to Trucker Jay because he had the same Volvo I was going to be driving. And he said, if you look at the keys, the fob, there's a button on there that you press and it looks like a speaker. He said, it's not a speaker. He said, it sets your truck up for you. It turns the heaters on, it demists the windows, it puts the windows right and all this stuff. He said, all you got to do is hold the button down. I fucking believed him. So I pressed this fucking button and the horn went off. And I couldn't knock it off. Oh, I couldn't knock it. It was up 2:30 in the morning and I was in the fucking services.
That's so.
So you can imagine all the truck drivers that I will. So
This week. Sorry. Starting off strong already. This week, Chloe has another lay-by incident. David goes into a women's west womb. I've gone Jonathan Wass. Sorry. Right. Women's rest room. Women's loos? Goes into the women's toilets. This week, Chloe has another lay-by incident. David goes into the women's toilets, and I forgot what my fucking one was.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Someone's burnt toast, which has obviously set off a fire alarm, which has triggered fucking everything.
Can you
everything.
imagine that guy?
Imagine you're that person and you burn the toast and you hear the alarm going off and you're like, oh, I've done fucked up here. I have done fucked up here.
What would you do? Would you just like abandon ship and just leg it?
You just leave the toast. Leave the toast. Get the fuck out of there. Just leave it. That toast is done.
Go back to your desk and go, oh my God, what's going on?
If you have multiple armed police units en route to you because of your burnt toast situation, just fucking leave. There's no coming back from this shit. It's bad at that point.
Chat, right, in our group chat, the podcast group chat, David didn't want us to forget Facts of Wife for this episode, so we put in the group chat, don't forget FOW for Facts of Wife.
Yeah.
Okay, we put what? So I replied, Facts of Wife. She went, oh, I Googled it and Fatty on Wheels came up.
I thought he was trying to be rude to one of us. I was like, excuse me?
Don't forget Fatty on Wheels.
So let's go.
Which you can get at sevenslap.com.
Yes, we will put it on there.
Hey,
well done.
David is on point this evening. Holy shit!
Drink more alcohol.
Yeah, drink more, David.
Actually, if I do believe my wife is listening right now. If she could swing by with another beer, because I'm actually out, that would be much appreciated.
Please make this a thing. Right, go and get him a beer, woman. Get him.
She might be busy feeding the baby.
Bless her. Right, are we ready for this?
I delivered on site and had to come round the other side to collect trays from a supermarket. As I've come round, I see 3 old gentlemen. I say old because they are mature gentlemen, all standing in orange, high visors. So automatically presume, because they've got walkie-talkies as well, they're shunters. So I pulled over because all the parking spaces in front are for rigids only. And I said, is it alright if I park in that bay? I'm collecting trays. All of the bays are full apart from one, bay 88. The guy comes over and he was like, so after I've said that, he said, well, yes, if you're told you can. Okay. Well, my point of view is I'm asking you that question, but didn't bite. I didn't snap. And he was like, he radioed and then he was like, yeah, bay 88. Okay, cool. To the bay I said, still keeping my calm. So I went to move off and he was like, you'll have to, now I can't remember the phrase he used. It began with a C or a K. I've never heard it before. He was like, do you know when you back on, you need to do whatever this word was? And I was like, sorry? He's like, yeah, no, you need to do the lure, whatever it was, when you go back on the bay. I was like, sorry, what do you mean? I've never heard that term before. I'll just come and show you. No. Now, I didn't snap, but I got abrupt. And I said, no, I'm not a new driver. You know, I've been driving 1 to 2 years. It's newish. But, you know, he's treating me like I'm a complete idiot. I said, look, just explain what it is. Well, you have to take your airline off. And I was like, oh, you mean a Susie lock? To me, he's being pedantic. He's already got the arse for some reason. But now he's just being difficult for the sake of it. So he carries on chundering away and you can tell from his tone he's annoyed. But by this point, do you class me as being an arsehole? I then turned round and said, look, I'm not a new driver, I'm just a female one. Slammed my door shut and drove off. I'm now sat on the bay.
Oh, David.
Okay.
Oh, David. Mate, I have got this shit. I have got this shit, son. I will allow you to go first on this one here because I am going to fucking steamroll you on this.
All right. Well,
wait, no. Oh, am I defend? Wait, yeah.
I want to just clarify everything.
Yes.
I am playing a character. This is not my belief.
Okay.
I am told that I need to be.
This is going to get brutal. Okay.
Prosecution.
I'm up for it already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing what I'm going to say is how I believe or what I believe.
I already love this segment.
This is already why I wanted him to do this because perfect. That is perfect for David. Straight up.
No, I can't do it. No, seriously, I'm gonna get.
Just do it.
I don't believe any of what I'm gonna say. That's the thing, I don't believe anything of what I'm gonna say. What I can say, because I'm already on her side, is the thing. All right.
This is why it's good.
All right. Now, because this story was, it is hearsay. All right. We are getting her side of the story. We did not get those other gentlemen who are probably very nice and everything. Right. They may be elderly and wearing high bits. Whatever. Okay. Sorry. Just kind of proving that I was actually paying attention. They probably have many times experienced people coming in, and those times when things went wrong may happen to have been women. All right. In their experience. Okay. Now, they may have used something. They may have used these terms all the time. She says she's not a new driver. And,
I think the word was Constantina she was going for. If that helps. So
okay. I personally, I've never heard those words, but oh fuck! I'm trying to fucking
come on,
David.
Thing. You know, you've got to be brutal so I can believe it, and then I might give you the point.
Okay. Seriously, fuck you, Chloe, for putting this on me. I would be really curious to find out how Tom would have actually.
Next time, don't worry.
Okay, all right, okay. A lot of men may think that women are less of a truck driver than men. Okay, so they're probably just like, all right, you know what? It's just easier if I do it myself instead of asking you and watching you struggle. And they just wanted to be nice. They were just trying to be nice people and like and help the pretty lady, because that's what you do with pretty ladies. You help them. They weren't trying to be assholes or anything. They just like it's just easier if I do it myself. Again, just clarifying, right? Now, Domino may have been in a bad mood, and when she was telling the story, so she may have elaborated. We don't know. We haven't heard the side of the guys yet. You know, so again, we have to take that into consideration. All right. They probably went like, hey, hey, you know, all the information and all that kind of stuff, isn't like, hey, let us help you. I'm like, if you don't mind, can I get your number too? She may have left that out. You know what I mean? We don't know. It is hearsay after all. Okay. So I just believe that the guys were trying to be nice. All right. And giving her, because she said how many years driver? Well, to them, that's probably not a very long time driving. Okay. All right. So there just might be all they're trying to do is be nice, and she took it. She immediately went on the defense and decided to be a bitch. All right. So there we go.
He says with air quotation marks. Very well done.
Well done, David.
Well done, mate. Fucking well done.
That was amazeballs.
Credit where it's due. That was good.
That was very well done.
Tried so hard not to be an arsehole.
However, I love you, mate.
Come on then.
Are you prepared to be destroyed?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm already
so
prepared.
the first thing I'm just going to ask very quickly,
okay.
I'd like members of the jury, members of the jury, I am nailing this so far, as in our patrons who are currently in chat, I would just like everyone to just either say yes or no. Have you ever heard of a Constantina move? Was that the word?
It was Constantina. I think she discovered after it was
Constantina,
that sort of,
right?
I think they were meaning like she needs to shunt around or shunt by taking out the airlines. From what I gather, it's like, did your wife just bring you a beer?
Wait,
I mean, well timed. You deserved that.
Has anyone in the chat ever heard of this? Because all I'm getting now is we're just getting no's coming up.
No.
I've never heard of it.
I don't even know what you've still explained. So what is it she has to do?
So what I'm gathering is she just had to do a dodgy shunt on it, and I think she had to take the airlines out first. So it was basically a shunt, from what I gather. Why did she have
to take the airlines out?
What's the procedure?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think yeah.
The reality
you got to go with what you got. That's all the information I had.
She's in charge of that vehicle. Let's just put aside the fact that they've built a bay that requires you to take your airlines out. I have never gone into a bay or anything like that where I've had to pull fucking airlines. That's crazy to me. The fact is, that is such an unusual move. I don't think I'd be stunned if any drivers have ever heard of that, let alone. So it doesn't matter who's fucking coming in there. They should know that this is a very, very atypical maneuver. They cannot be that stupid and that arrogant to think that people are going to come in here and know what this is. When all of the drivers that are in this fucking chat, whether they're men or women, have never heard of the word I can't even pronounce the fucking word still. That's how weird it is. Like, no, these guys are fucking assholes. They sat around. They basically thought, you know what? Let's be a dick today. That's what they thought. So there you are. There's my argument. Fuck you guys.
You can move a trailer. You can move a trailer without airlines, correct?
You can shunt. Yeah.
Wait, you can shunt it.
Yeah.
Technically, sorry, shunting meaning as in like you can move it.
You're just moving it from one space to the other. You're not going out of the yard, anything like that.
Yeah, but technically you could take a trailer and you can drive it out. I'm talking about technically,
not
legally.
There's a shunt button?
Technically, yeah. There's a shunt. Oh my god.
What the fuck is a shunt button?
Are you serious, Tom? Even I know that.
Tom,
What's
are you
a
serious?
shunt button?
Are you serious?
It's next to the parking brake.
I don't think he knows.
I don't think it is. There's one button next to the brake.
Inside the cab.
There's one button next to the brake, and there's some of them have an airlock for the back doors.
Most trailers have the shunt button right next to the trailer parking brake.
It's like a standard thing.
No.
Is it?
Isn't it normally like black or something?
Okay.
It's black.
It's black.
The parking brake is red and the shunt button is black.
Wait, what?
I have been on
Google
Google
a lot now.
How does that
and I cannot find anything to do with this constant.
I've not had. I'm
How
trying
does
to think
that
of the last. What?
Okay, sorry. Okay, you back up to a trailer. Click.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you push in a button, and now you can move.
So you're pushing a button, which basically means that you can just maneuver it around, but nothing will work on it, from what I gather. So, like, if you've got one of those big Muckshunter, what the fuck's a Muckshunter? If you've got one of those shunter
It's a
vehicles,
McDonald's product.
you can literally reverse up, hitch onto it, pick it up, like they put the suspension up, don't they? Press the button, and then they can maneuver it around without putting airlines.
But what is connected to? There's no air. There's no electrical.
There's nothing. Nothing.
But that button doesn't tell the trailer to do anything.
It just basically gives it free roll.
It just releases the brakes
on your truck.
On the trailer,
but it's not touching
the brakes on your truck.
There's nothing talking to the trailer from the cab.
No. So everything gets knocked off your trailer. So everything is done from your truck. Your trailer, if it's empty, obviously it just stops when you stop.
David, by the way, I'm here with you. This has broken me as well.
You're meant to be deciding if she's an arsehole or not. Not discussing a shunter trailer.
I'm the prosecution, aren't I? Was that a prosecution? And you're the
you're on the attack. I'm defending.
Yeah, you're on the attack.
Okay, so what is your defense?
We have both got very sidetracked with this button that's on the fucking trailer, but not my trailer. It's on other trailers apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's on curtains and stuff. I wasn't on them for long enough.
So what's everyone in the chat saying? Are we all saying guilty or not?
Is Tom ready yet? Okay. All Tom said that isn't like nobody's heard of it.
But this is my point.
So you're saying it's awkward.
So
there is sites like that.
Right. I'm not saying anything to do with it being awkward. End of the day, the reality is that there can be very, very tight sites. I'm guessing she has to do a maneuver where because they've got the elbow, it could potentially break the Susies.
The Susies or something, yeah.
Is that right?
Possibly. I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. But that is such an atypical. That's not something that you ever get asked for on sites. I've never been asked for anything like this. Something so you might get it in a farmyard or something, but that's down for the driver to decide that to decide whether or not that's what they want to do with this. The reality is this is not something that's common, and these guys must know this. They cannot be that arrogant that they think that this is something that is a commonplace thing. I mean, if
that's their only job, it made us sound like so common. You know what I mean? Like if that's the only, like if they never actually worked out in the real world or whatever, and they only stayed in their own little bubble, that might have been the only. Like this is just a common word to them. You know what I mean?
But that's the same thing of like.
That's very true, David.
I've had it where I've been into like a superstore or something like that, and I've been like, I've asked like, how do I do this, and like, it's like this.
Do it for you.
How am I supposed to know that? I've never been here before. It's the first time I've been in this position. How am I supposed to know that? I think it's just people just being dicks. If I'm honest with you,
I'm afraid it was the comment at the end. I'm not a new driver. I'm just a woman. Was that what I loved? It was just brilliant.
I think I don't know. I mean, I think they're just being arses. just for being arse's sake.
Okay.
And she's right. In a day, you don't need something. If you want something shown to you, you ask, "Can you show me how? Can you show me this?" If you ask a question of, "Can you explain this word to me?" Then that's like, just explain the word. What does that mean? Explain what that means. Yeah.
Explain.
All right, Judge. What is your verdict?
Okay.
Sorry, jury. Actually, the jury has already given you. Actually, come to think of it, you being a judge, do you get to decide? Isn't it a jury who decides? Okay, well, right now you're the judge and jury.
If it's a split decision, Chloe should decide.
Well, these two have to attack each other regardless.
Yeah.
Nessa, what are we thinking?
Is Dom the arsehole or not?
Are we asking the chat then?
I want Nessa. What do you think quickly?
Put
in the chat,
David or Tom, or we could actually do both. David or Tom, for who you think has won this argument.
All right, David or Tom, genuinely, do you think? Oh my God, the alcohol's kicking in again. Who won the argument? Also, who is the arsehole?
Okay, I got one.
David won for entertainment.
I think
says
that's very
Neil.
true.
Everyone else says Tom.
Everyone else is going for Tom.
I think,
David did an
Gavin
amazing
says
job.
Tom, but David did an amazing job.
Everyone appreciates the effort that you put.
I think credit where it's due. That was top work there. Yeah, that was going to be a hard one. So, as it goes, I'm going to go with the majority, and obviously, Ginger Mother Choco, you are not the arsehole. The other guy is. However, David, well done.
Thank you very
get
much.
a clap.
I thought I told a story about when my missus thought I was going to murder her, and she genuinely thought this as well. And with hindsight, I get it, because we'd met online, and we've gone out for some dates, stuff like that, and. One day I thought, so I was going up to Scotland. I was going up to Stirling.
This is you and Kaylee, correct?
This is me and Kaylee. Yeah.
Okay.
And, well, that doesn't really help because my ex is also called Kaylee as well. It's me and Kale. Me and Kale, we'll say that, yeah. My current girlfriend, yeah. So I was going up to Stirling to Scotland, and it is an absolutely beautiful drive. Like, in the morning from where I knew where we'd be stopping that night, and the morning drive is like the sun's coming up. It's just gorgeous, like. And I knew the run back down. I knew what time back the next day, and I thought it'd be a cracking one. So we set off, and I knew where we could go because I knew what time we'd be setting off. It would be starting to get light, and you'd be able to kind of see the sun coming up a little bit, and it'll kind of like it'll look all like romantic when we opened the curtains. And I had this whole idea, and so. I came off the motorway and I turned off down this road and I started going on. Now, I didn't think about the fact that she knew me, but not well enough for me to start driving down some little back arse lane in the pitch black and going, yep, we're staying here tonight. This is where we're going to be. Welcome to this. So she sat there and thought, yeah, he's going to murder me. And she has apparently on multiple occasions thought, he's going to kill me now. He's going to kill me now because apparently I give off murderer vibes to my girlfriend. So there you go.
We're seeing how she would react, thinking that she's going to be murdered in her head.
I honestly, the way she just sits there quietly. I think she just like, he's going to murder me. I accept this.
I knew it was going to happen eventually.
I mean, if it's going to happen, may as well be now. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. Who knows? Yeah, she has once. Fucking, I gotta love her to bits. She once said to me that she knows self-defense, and we were talking about this, and she goes, "I know self-defense. I could defend myself against you." I'm like, "Could you really though?" And she goes, "Yeah, go and grab me."
Could you though?
So I come behind her, like, and I grab her like around, like, obviously not like forcefully, but grab her around the neck, and she goes, "No, not like that." And I'm like. You know, if you're being attacked, you can't say to the person, "No, you grabbed me wrong." Like, are you all right? Just putting your arm down a little bit. I can't get out of this. I know self-defense, but not like this.
Let me show you what to do. Let me show you what to do. Okay, go ahead.
In 12 hours a day, how long would it take the average person to walk around the world?
Oh,
sorry.
What? As in, like, literally just around the sun.
Walking 12 hours a day, how long would it take the average person to walk around the world?
Okay, so you're resting for a few hours. Okay, so all right. So 12 hours a day. What you can get, like, what, 20 miles? Could you get 20 miles?
365 a year.
No, actually, it's not bad, I guess. So whatever 20 divided by
Damn, 500. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. Well, what didn't we work out that one last time that was like 58 days or something from Russia to
that's right.
Africa or whatever it was. So I'm trying to go on that.
I reckon 400.
Now, do they have to stop at traffic lights?
400.
I think I'm guessing this question is. It's like they're walking literally all the way around the world, aren't they? By the way, I'm sat here trying to work this out, and I don't understand what.
Well, how many miles can you walk in? How many miles can you walk in 12 hours?
I lost some juice up my nose.
Oh. That's what she said.
I've got a calculation here. I don't understand how I'm supposed to do it.
400 days.
As Colin says, it's about average speed's about 3 miles an hour walking. So
3 by 12,
24,000 miles is the
so 36
approximately
miles a day.
24,000 miles around the Earth.
Are you walking over
you divide
water
that by
well?
3, so that's around about.
Or you're on a boat with a treadmill?
8. Does that work? Yeah, you are.
This is the thing.
That's the only way you're going to do it, isn't it?
For some reason, there is a magical path.
Okay.
That will just form. Right,
I prefer the boat
your
with a
feet.
treadmill.
Okay.
But...
And you're able to.
Is the water then parting,
Jesus.
and then you're walking down the.
No. It's
Steps
floating.
and
It's right there.
Or just flat.
Oh yeah, are you walking on? Oh, that's a good call.
At what
actually.
height are you from the center of the Earth? You know what I mean?
So you've got up, and if you've got to go direct, potentially you're going up and down hills a lot as well.
Or is it going to be the same level the whole way round?
It's the same level the whole way around, for crying out bloody fucking loud. At sea level.
I'm sorry, David.
Yeah, you better watch yourself there, though, Timo.
I mean, it'll take Tom half the time because he's got such big strides.
Well, one of Tom's strides is like 3 for me.
That's true. Ooh.
Right. This is my
around
guess.
Devon, I couldn't keep up with him.
11 days.
11
what?
days?
What?
No way.
11 days is my
All right,
guess.
feck it. You know what? Feck it. All right, 36.
I might have worked this out completely wrong.
Multiplied by.
I'm going to say a year, so 352 days, whatever that is.
Because is it 12 hours a day that you were walking for?
Yeah. So whatever it is, you cut it in half, don't you?
11 days, that's my guess.
Wow.
I think that's too quick.
I'm still going.
I am very
this is Tom.
dyslexic.
No, remember now. This is Tom. He's what? How tall are you again? So every foot that you take.
Yeah, this is a Tom pace.
Fuck you guys. Let's just get the answer. Everyone give an answer. I've guessed 11
I'm going to say.
I'm going to say a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not a bad guess, I think. All right, so 26,000 divided by I think 36 miles, 700. Okay, so 720.
That's a good point, Dan. 10 hours driving from Southampton to Land's End. So yeah, 11 days is not feasible.
All right, I'm going to say 2 years. That's my answer.
Ooh.
Okay, are we ready for the answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
690 days.
Oh, I have worked that out.
Trucker Colin had that.
Wrong.
You Googled it.
He's definitely. I'm sure he Googled it.
100% on Google that.
690 days, exactly.
So what was you top 11 days?
Yeah. So just point out, right? Let me just explain how I've worked this out, just so you understand.
No,
how
Colin.
bad...
Colin says he's definitely not Googled it. So well done, Colin. Fair play if you got that.
So it was 24,000 miles. Yeah. So I've divided by 3 because it's 3 miles an hour is what I figure. So wait, no, I see where I've gone wrong.
Do you?
I see where I've gone wrong.
I've taken 8,000 and then I've divided by 1,444 because that's how many hours are in or how many minutes are in a day. And it's coming back.
And you put a lot of effort into that too, Tom. You were like, you know what? I'm going to get this answer. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to go ahead and do the calculation.
Determined. Fucking determined.
It's like when you said 11 and I said a year. You're like, I don't think so.
I was really pleased with myself. I was genuinely thinking it was going to come back as 11. Nope. Fuck that calculation up. Do not hire me as an accountant. That's what we've learned today. I cannot do math. But like, no. Let me just quickly justify, because if you look at it, 690 and 11 is basically the same number.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yep. Tom makes sense. All right, so here is the list of me doing my.
Yes,
stupid...
you are like the sugar monster, the sugar puff monster.
Who's the sugar
Remember
monster?
the honey monster?
Oh, sugar puffs. Oh wow! Did you know they're called smacks in America?
What?
No,
they're called smacks. Snacks. Yeah, SMACK. Yeah. Anyway,
So I'm going to do a deep
Cookie monster.
scared.
Is it?
Cookie monster.
Cookie monster. Okay, we can
Yeah,
do
it's
cookie
kind of like
monster.
the cookie monster.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get my thing. Okay.
Cookie.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, we have John Brown,
Trucker Joe, Nathan Holloway,
Phil Starkey, Jack Goodwin,
Matthew Frosdick, Trucker Sound, Big Mike,
Dan M. Cookie.
Emerald Rager,
Miller, Justin Reedy, Ginger, Mother Trucker, Yum.
Gavin Williams,
Daniel Smee, Stephen Patterson.
That sounded like Yoda. Am I drifting into Yoda?
Cookie.
Yum.
Yum. Chris Rag.
No, that still sounds. I'm still hearing bloody Yoda. All right, we have work.
Is he not technically the same voice?
It's something I don't know. Charlie Conahan. Okay,
At her job.
that sounds like Yoda. Come on, tell me I'm not sounding like Yoda.
That sounded more like Jabba the Hutt then.
Mule. Cookie. Give me some cookies. I need some cookies. Joe Rodwell.
Neil Reese.
Trucker Colin. And last but not least, I want Trucker Matty. Cookie. Give me some cookies. You got some cookies? I want my cookies.
And on that note, thank you so much for listening. If you haven't listened, how did you get this far? But we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.